Hey, Michael.
Oh, hey John, how's it going?
I was on my way out to go play some Magic. Any chance you want to join me?
No, right now I'm busy.
Weren't you banned from PSTV?
Why are you looking at my... Why are you being nosy?
I'm just curious, man. No harm. No harm, no foul.
Right.
You know what they've never really done, or at least never really done in an effective way? A kids show. Seems like fun.
Be so... Be so for real with me right now. Do I look like the type of guy that could host a kid show?
Maybe. I can see it working. Could work. Anyway. I'm on my way out. Want to play games. I'm always game for games. I wish you all the best. Good luck with that.
Yeah, have fun.
Ta-da.
No... Now that I think about it...
Let me call Will, man. I'll take forever. Well, could you come to Studio B? It's kind of a issue we need to take care of. Thank you.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Specialists of Media. My name is Michael, and today we're going to be talking about childhood classics. Now, for a lot of you out there, you've probably had your own shows or movies that you grew up with or are currently growing up watching now. I know I sure have. The types of things we are exposed to when we're young can shape how we view things when we're older. It can also shape the types of interests that we have as well. So today, I want to explore the vast world of the many amazing shows from our younger years. With that being said, let's get this show on the road, shall we? This voice is gonna kill me. Now, for the sake of this episode, I'm going to glance over shows that may be considered for kids, but aren't necessarily what I'm talking about. These include shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Teen Titans, Adventure Time, and even shows like SpongeBob. While these may have been shows that fit the description that I laid out in the intro, these are shows that I would consider as being for older children or for all ages. Animation as a form of art is not exclusively for children as others may believe. The shows I would like to talk about are edutainment shows. Edutainment is a fusion of the words education and entertainment. These shows are specifically made to entertain children while teaching them valuable lessons like friendship, spelling, other languages, and Cookie Monster. So, come sit down with me because I want to explore the many shows that I watched when I was a kid while also looking at how these edutainment shows have evolved over time. Now, one show that I know everybody has probably have a history with is Sesame Street. This show has survived multiple generations on the government-funded PBS Kids. the formerly government-funded PBS Kids. This show covers a lot of what I was talking about. It has episodes about friendship, creativity, problem solving, everything under the sun. The show is carried by its wide cast of lovable characters, included but not limited to Elmo, Big Bird, Oscar, Bert and Ernie, Cookie Monster, Jack Black, and Grover. Each character's unique personality and design led to a show that set a real good example of what edutainment can look like. Hey, do you want to know how to get an entire classroom excited and paying attention in just 2 seconds? Well, watch this.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
All right, what's going on? Is that f***ing Bill Nye?
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Yeah, man.
I think I know who's behind this. Can you get in?
Nah, my ID didn't work when I scanned it.
It's weird. Let me try mine.
That's weird.
Should try the other door?
KJ attendant said it's locked.
All right, well, I'm just gonna go try it. They usually don't close properly, so.
She could be lying, you never know.
She's always doing this.
Always Michael, man. Nice to try. Oh, look at you.
Oh, hey. Alright, I guess I'll just call Zito.
Bill Nye the Science Guy is a show where the host, Bill Nye, teaches kids about science. You know, it's almost as if everything you need to know about the show is in the title. The show balanced its quirkiness with real knowledge beautifully. It had energy to it while also being very educational. There's a reason why this show would catch the attention of everybody whenever it was put on. Even high schoolers aren't immune to the allure of a classic Bill Nye episode. You know, this science stuff has got me thinking about another show that we would always end up watching in class. But first, we need to take a field trip. Wow! This is incredible! Anyway, the Magic School Bus consisted of an enthusiastic science teacher, Miss Frizzle, taking her students on whimsical, wacky, adventurous field trips to help her students learn about the lesson of the day. It's another show that also has an absolute classic of a theme song as well. I think it might just be a rule that if the show has a great theme, it's bound to be a good time. I have such fond memories of this one too. We used to watch it during class, and the teacher would pull out one of those box TVs with the VCR player and... Oh, I'm sorry, forgive me. Some of you probably don't know what that is. Well, a VCR, or a video cassette recorder, is a device that allows you to watch video on a VHS tape. VHS standing for Video Home System. This was originally the primary way to watch and record video at home, as before films would stay in the theater, and once they were gone, they'd be gone forever. Same with TV shows, except those you could probably catch a rerun or if you missed episodes. These allowed you to own what you watched and gave you the chance to watch your favorite programs whenever you wanted. Now, these VHS tapes were later replaced by DVDs, with VCRs being replaced by DVD players. Fun fact, the PlayStation 2 video game console also functioned as a DVD player for a cheaper price than the competition, which helped the PS2 become the highest grossing video game console of all time. DVDs still exist, however, with Blu-ray and streaming existing, they can sometimes be hard to find in stores. Now, moving on.
It's not gonna work, man.
All right, I'm back.
Thank God.
What'd I miss?
Well, I was trying to get into the studio to shoot the next episode of my show, but the door's locked.
And our cards won't work on the other one either.
All right, come on. Let me try mine. Well, that's weird. It's not working. Do you talk to Bruce about it?
Yeah, so I'd rather not get him involved. I'm just hoping it's nothing serious.
Okay, well, what's going on in there? Who's in there?
Michael?
Merced.
Well, that can't be too bad. What's happening?
Do you not know what happened last semester?
I heard a few things, but I chose to ignore them.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to have a little chat.
I think so.
Do you want to switch up from breakfast on campus? Well, do I have the spot for you? I'm here. Hold on. I'm here in downtown Plattsburgh on Margaret Street to show you Norma J's.
My name is Jordan Hill, and I am the head cook, kitchen manager here at Norma J's Cafe and Bake Shop. Well, Norma J decided to get started at Norma J's because Norma J is my mother. Decided to come in and help and really just wanted a chance to do something that was my own thing. My favorite item on the menu is probably got to be the certified banger. The fried chicken is just great, I think. Not to toot my own horn, but I mean, we're a totally open, safe space, all-inclusive. We take Cardinal Cash. We do DoorDash and stuff like that. Halal options, porkless options and stuff. I don't know, and it's just a cool spot to be, I think, kind of.
So I'm gonna enjoy my food, and I'll see you guys at Norma J's.
Hello kids, Skinny Elbows here. Now, can you tell me what this is? That's right, it's a brick. Now, do you know what we can do with this lovely brick? That's right, build things! You know them, you love them, one of the most popular toys in the world that needs no introduction, but I'm gonna give them one anyway. Legos. A toy that began popularity in the 60s, these buildable block toys took the world by storm. With the ability to follow the instructions or let your imagination run wild, Legos were the perfect toy to have. Now, if any popular thing that comes out, companies need to capitalize on any and every opportunity they can. So what better way to promote these buildable block toys than... No. Movies are my brother's job, not mine. Get that out of here. Yeah, that's more like it. Lego video games. Now these are indeed something to behold, but they do have a long history behind them. And I know what you're gonna ask. But Skinny Elbows, what makes you think you're qualified enough to talk about games that are obviously made for a younger demographic than you? Now you see kids, this is what we like to call an unhealthy addiction. Yay! Now the first Lego game that came out was made in 1995 called Lego Fun to Build for the Sega Pico? So wait a minute, you're telling me that this game came out on the same console that the amazing Sonic the Hedgehog's Game World came out on? But the first actual Lego game came out in 1997 for PC called Lego Island. Afterwards, a game came out for the Game Boy and two released for the PlayStation 1. And all of these games were made by Lego Interactive, a branch of the Lego company. But none of these really hit the mark of popularity that obviously Lego wanted it to. Unfortunately, Lego Interactive ended up shutting down in 2004, but members of this group ended up creating a company of their own called Giant Interactive Entertainment to continue to work on their next big project, Lego Star Wars, the video game. This was Lego's big break when it came to games, and what laid down the framework for every other Lego game to come out after. With the slapstick humor and simple gameplay loop, this made this game something to remember. Directly after this, Giant Interactive Entertainment was bought by TT Games and immediately got to work on Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, and, which I might add, sold 1 million copies in its first week. And the rest is history. But now I need to go down the list of all the Lego games. Are you ready? I don't care. Here we go. Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Batman the video game, Lego Rock Band, Lego Indiana Jones 2, Lego Harry Potter Years 1 through 4, Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Harry Potter, years 5 through 7. Lego Batman 2, the first Lego game with voice acting, and I f***ing love that game so much. Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Lego The Hobbit, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, Lego Jurassic World, Lego Dimensions, Lego Marvel Avengers, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, Lego The Incredibles, Lego DC Supervillains, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and finally coming out in 2026, Lego Batman The Legacy of the Dark Knight. Holy shit, that was a lot. Now, even though these games are marketed towards kids, many people, including myself, still love this fun yet simple gameplay mechanics. Whether it be just beating a bunch of enemies, or trying to solve a puzzle that really shouldn't be that hard to complete. What the f*** am I doing? All in all, these games are awesome. And I really am glad to see that even in today's world of extremely high graphics and realism, we can still have these fun and goofy games that don't really take themselves too seriously. Like, come on, they're Legos. Give me all your money. Wait, please, I have nothing.
Hey, stop right there.
Well, what are you supposed to do?
Oh, you'll see.
The hell was that all about? I'm gonna be honest, man, I actually have no idea. Damn it. Now, where was I? Oh, right. Give me all your money! Well, that's all the time I have today, kids. So remember to wash those hands in, not to summon a world-ending demon that can only be defeated by going to Wyoming and playing it in a game of ESPN NFL 2K5 for the PS2. I don't know from experience or anything, it's just giving a fair warning.
Now, everybody loves a good Dr. Seuss book, and some of my first exposure to these stories were these animated shorts based on the books. There were many of them. You now know of the Cat in the Hat one since I just showed you the tape, but there was also How Did the Grinch Steal Christmas, The Lorax, and many more. Now, these stories have gotten modern adaptations before, however, it's been pretty agreed upon by most people that these classic cartoon versions are still the best ways to experience these stories besides just reading the books. These stories taught about responsibility, warned about the dangers of capitalism and climate change due to greedy humans destroying nature for their own personal and financial gain, and the true meaning of Christmas. I say as I record this one day before Halloween. I mentioned some of these shows teaching other languages, and one of the most prevalent of those is Dora the Explorer. This was a show that not only tried to teach kids Spanish, but helped them learn about wherever they were going and what they encountered. This is one of those shows with audience participation, as the characters would ask the people watching questions about where they should go and what they should do next. These are made fun of by some adults for a relatively good reason, but it helped children engage with the material more. However, I think the best show to handle audience participation has got to be Blue's Clues. This was my personal favorite as a kid. The host Steve would have to solve riddles and mysteries around the house by finding one of his dogs, Blue's, paw prints, which were stamped on the clues. We were encouraged to use our imagination and quick thinking to help solve these puzzles. Now, call it rose-tinted glasses, but I do genuinely have so much nostalgia for this show. It was so good and really engaging. It really helped that neither Steve nor Joe, when he took over, really talked down to their audience. Steve especially deserves to be looked at as one of the greatest kids show hosts of all time, alongside people like Mr. Rogers, who I'd be remiss if I didn't mention him in this episode. Steve didn't feel like just a host or another character in a show. He felt like your friend, and that's something that is really hard to achieve.
Well, that was quite a story. I knew it would be rough. I didn't think it would be that bad.
Yeah, the best way I can describe it was a literal implosion.
Oof. But this is Michael. We know Michael. He wouldn't do that.
I mean, yeah, just that the manager role just got to his head last semester.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm about this close to just breaking down the door.
Same.
All right, hold on. before you do anything stupid, let me call Bruce or Dr. Isgro so we can get to the bottom of this.
Hopefully they get in touch because Screw's gonna be here any minute.
Yeah, I guess we could just wait.
Yes.
Wonder Pets, Backyardigans, Arthur, Wildcrats, Curious George. These are just some examples of shows that defined a generation of educational content for many people growing up. Even more modern shows like Paw Patrol and Bluey have managed to find an audience and be really successful, with Bluey specifically striking a chord with adults as well. However, there is a dark side to successful educational shows, as once a show gains enough popularity, it can officially be labeled as a franchise, which brings us to a downward spiral of remakes, reboots, and revivals that just, they don't sit right with me. The Backyardigans received an off-putting redesign not too long after the creator, Janice Burgess, passed away. Blue's Clues got revived. Dora has received multiple iterations over the years, and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse just got one too called Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus. Ooh, it's just so weird. Disney also released a show called Ariel, which is sure to cause confusion when people ask, why is she so young in this when she's a teenager in the movie? It's just not fair. Is nothing sacred anymore? Why can't more shows just get the Arthur treatment and end on a good note? Why does everything have to be remade? Who was that?
I am the thing you fear most.
Oh my gosh! An EA
Michael!
Sports game! No!
Michael, I'm worse. I'm the physical embodiment of corporate greed.
Okay, yeah, but why Madden 13?
I come in many different forms, but I choose this one because this is the game that introduced the world to Ultimate Team!
No! You monster!
Do you need to scream? It's very unnecessary.
Why are you here?
I'm here to make sure that you know there's no way for you to get what you want. Companies are going to keep charging money the same product over and over and over again, and the fans are going to eat it right into their hands. They'll buy the $70 game and buy the currency and with their hard-earned money so they can get a 99 overall Tom Brady. They'll keep paying for the same stories and films because of nostalgia. There's nothing you can do!
No, you're wrong. Originality can win. Shows like Bluey and movies like K-Pop Demon Hunters have proven that original content can find an audience. All it takes is some creativity and good writing, and I'm not gonna let you greedy companies get away with it anymore!
That's it. I'm breaking it down. Wait, hold on. Let me try something real quick. Back up. What the f? Did you not open the door the first time?
I did it. I saved the... I can explain.
Damn right you can explain.
F this. I'm calling Bruce.